Now, it has been a long week, but we have a great story entering this weekend. Trevir Kral moved to Nuedo when he was in 6th grade, but he was just a regular teenager with a love of playing sports. But just 2 years later, in April 2016, his whole life changed.
It was spring break of 2016. I was just going in for regular sports physical so I could play baseball that year.
It was during that physical when Trevor's grandfather and family physician Roger Morris noticed something wrong with his grandson. He feared the worst, and after a blood sample, he had to tell Trevir the bad news.
I didn't know what was going on at this time, and I got out of the shower, and he was just sitting there crying. I was still confused as to what was going on, and he said, "Pack some bags, you might have to stay the night at the hospital." We got in the car, and he told me that they wanted me to get tested for cancer.
Trevir had lymphoblastic leukemia and immediately began chemotherapy.
I asked my grandma, because she was there, because I know some people die from cancer. I said, "Is there any risk of me dying?" She said no.
He kept a positive attitude by staying involved with sports as a team manager for Nuedo football, basketball, and baseball. After 3 long years, he beat cancer in 2019.
I had times that, how am I going to survive this? How am I going to do this? And then I just pushed through it and got through it.
Last week, Trevir had a chance to fulfill one of his dreams.
I was talking to some of the guys, what do you think about, maybe being able to suit up the Kent City game, which was the last game of the year. So kind of the more I thought about it, we said, why not?
Trevir not only played, but started the final varsity boys basketball game, and the Lions gave him the ball for the first shot.
When that ball was going up, I was like, oh my gosh, that's going in.
I honestly thought it was going in when I left his hand. It was too perfect.
It was right on the money.
I just heard the crowd go wild, and then I didn't know what happened. I was in total shock.
It was the best way to end a memorable 4 years of high school.
It was a fun ride. I had those first 2 years as a hard time, but then the last 2, it was a heck of a time.
Trevor's teammates said that he is obviously an inspiration to everyone in the entire school and their community, and after meeting him this week, I know why. He is an impressive young man with a bright future, and he is another reminder that difficult times will come, but we can make it through it. Have a great weekend, everyone.